Steph has been so good over the years, you'd think at some point this guy would have to get tired of winning, but that's not the case. He's the first guy in the gym and the last guy out the gym. A lot of times fans only see the results and not the process, when the process can be just as important. I've always looked at Stephen Curry as somebody who's been committed to greatness. And when you're being great for that long on such a high level, it's only a matter of time before you start to attract other people who also want to achieve that same level of greatness. While Kevin Durant was great in his own way before he came to the Warriors, I feel like the Warriors helped take Kevin Durant's career to new heights. He was already carving out a legacy, being one of the most dynamic and greatest scorers to ever play the game. A 7-foot guard who was truly ice cold with the ball in his hands. Before Durant stayed with the Warriors, there were few people who would have called him the best small forward in the game. But I feel like that changed. While I hated the move originally when it happened, I have to say, it provided some great basketball. Unfortunately, the Warriors would end up losing Kevin Durant but gaining D'Angelo Russell. And Russell has shown nothing but commitment in his short time with the Warriors. He's been staying after practice. He's kind of taken over the Kevin Durant role. He's been focusing on building that chemistry with Stephen Curry. Like I said, everybody knows what Stephen Curry can do. They know the leadership ability he has. They know he has what it takes to be great on every level. But before we go any further, guys, be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. You won't want to miss another DCoop video, and that's facts. Also, guys, be sure to follow my IG handle, GETLIKECOOP, going hard on posts this season. You won't want to miss a post. I think it's going to be fierce this season seeing Stephen Curry return to his MVP form. This is a guy who sacrificed some of the best years of his career and possibly some legendary statistical seasons to coexist with Kevin Durant. I also feel like the Warriors also kind of compromised the style of basketball that they really became famous for playing. Not saying that they weren't playing that style of basketball, but they did alter it so that Kevin Durant would feel more comfortable and be able to fit into their system. I've been paying close attention to the Warriors this offseason. Their team is just really interesting. I think D'Angelo Russell and Stephen Curry are by far going to be my favorite duo in the league. In one of the interviews I watched, Steve Kerr said that D'Angelo Russell is going to be fantastic for them off the ball, but also on the ball. The potential is really there for D'Angelo Russell because he's an electric player with a super quick release. I think he's going to have no problem adapting to the Golden State Warriors style of play. I think in another interview, I saw Steph Curry talk about how the Warriors would decide who brings the ball up between D'Angelo Russell and Stephen Curry. Well, I think this is one thing that's really special about the Warriors is they have multiple guys who can do this. It can be Draymond Green, it can be Steph, and it can be D'Lo. But between D'Lo and Steph, they said whoever gets the rebound or whoever's closest to the ball, you got it, like just bring it up. I thought that was really cool. And it's always cool to see just how cool Steph is at making other players feel comfortable. Now, I feel like the Nets kind of tried to construct a similar roster, similar play style in terms of Golden State. I really liked what they were doing over there. They have a lot of shooters. They have a lot of guys who can play multiple positions. They have some rebounders. I really like the Nets team and the direction that they're going right now. But again, as for the Warriors, I feel like this backcourt is going to shock a lot of people. And let's not forget that when Klay Thompson comes back, they're going to be playing on an even higher level. Klay Thompson, when he comes back from injury, is going to be dangerous. This is going to be a guy, whether it be this season, next season, whenever Klay Thompson feels comfortable returning from that injury, he's going to flawlessly adapt to the system. I feel like there's going to be no effort required to make Klay Thompson fit back in with this Warriors team. The chemistry is already there, and I feel like there's going to be no issues on him coexisting with D'Lo either. He's one of the more dominant off the ball players we've seen in league history. Klay Thompson does not need to dribble the ball to get going. And I feel like a lot of young players, they sleep on how effective you can be without the ball. I think some people sleep on how effective the Golden State system has been over the years with role players. I'm going to say Golden State is finishing top 3 with Stephen Curry MVP. And it's good to see D'Lo and Steph again working on their game together, building that chemistry. I think at this point, everybody is rooting for D'Lo to go crazy. Be sure to click the video on the screen right now, guys. It'll bring you to my last video. It's LiAngelo Ball and the possibility of him joining the Pelicans. You won't want to miss that one. I'm DCoop. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe. Click that video again, man. Hey, I'm DCoop though, and I'm out.